You know, so me not even, I know me name talk about certain things with you yet.
Yeah.
Like them did that supposed to kidnap all your governor and all them something like.
Mm.
Ah,
Yeah, 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 yeah,
in a
yeah. Got
business.
it going. Got
Eh,
it going.
and that go on. No, but I know we name
Yeah,
chat about that
we
because
got it going.
that
Yeah,
did
got
go
it
on when we
going.
did that Jamaica, so it's like
Yeah,
we
yeah,
never
no,
get to
yeah,
deal with
that's
it. But
another thing.
that's something else. But we were saying something before that.
No, the Jamaica, like even with the flood, them and the thing them in Jamaica with the flooding on the road, I washed her and all
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah, yeah. We get out of there like in the nick of
Panama, I
time.
wash her. Panama, I wash her.
Yeah, man.
Also, I wash her.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Drop down
Illa
like
drop off.
yeah.
Illa drop off. Like, yo, you know what I mean? The plagues, them. Like,
Then me not tell you,
all of
man.
them little thing there where people used to, like,
Are some
people,
people that eh?
no, I say this, all them thing where people used to is being called into question. Like,
Then me not tell you say some people that like them live at one place out of one part of Jamaica where like some road out there, them just get cut off like
yeah,
because like them can't come out again. Like you have to just live in a one hill
they're
out
trying to do business as usual. And
right.
everything I tell you, say, yo, like,
The
and
thing
it's
different.
very funny because we were talking about these things before all of this, right?
Right, right.
Like, that was a strong theme I was dealing with, like, the business as usual thing. Like, we was
Right,
dealing
right.
with
From
that,
long time, years. We know this from years. Like, all right,
and then
Paron. Mm-hmm.
you know, and that right now, then I tried going with the business as usual thing, and everything. I said, yo, everything. I said, yo, you
The thing I
can't do business
shift,
as usual.
the ground underneath your foot a shift, bro. Like, remember the earthquake where them go, where we get a north coast of Jamaica, were there in a March, I believe it was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, nan? Like, the year thing, like, see, all right. Like in a Exodus, right? Like when the plague them did I go on. It's enough people that I try go on, like say, nah, man, something, man. Like,
Yeah, yeah, of course.
even in the thing that, like, Paron, like, Pharaoh or Paron, Pharaoh, as them say in English, right?
Yeah,
Him, him never want to comply at first. Him say, hey, them, I just some coincidence, this, like, I don't know,
right, right,
it can't be no like something pointed at me. Like and again, that's the point I was trying to make. Parong or Pharaoh, right?
mm-hmm.
It's not. It doesn't refer to a person.
Right. It's the house.
It's the house, like the big house.
It's the title. It's the.
It's
It's the.
right.
It's,
So it's not. It's not the Nasut. The Nasut, right? Is the king, right? But Paron is like saying the White House said X Y
right,
Z.
right,
Like
right,
Like reports are saying that the White House is not supporting
right,
X, Y, Z, right?
right,
And now, depending on where you are on the globe, that could be telling you a series of things. It could either be
right.
that the president is saying something. It could be that a member of the government, in
The
general,
State Department and all
right,
that.
right, is saying something, and the White House is backing it. So
Because the
it has
State
the weight,
Department. Yeah.
right? It has the weight of the government, and that would be a citizen would be listening in that way, right? If I'm on the outside of United States, I'm hear the news report said the White House said they're going to invade
Right.
my country. Me I pre
Right.
everybody in the country.
Exactly.
Me I pre all citizens out of that the country there because that are the
Right.
representation of the country. So if they say yo the White House said una idiot, they say yo the whole of una bad boy. You see me? Because the White House represent the whole thing. So when the Bible says
Exactly.
Pharaoh says this or Pharaoh
Exactly.
didn't comply with the thing, that means that the
That the government.
society,
Yeah. Government. Yeah.
right, and therefore it can even mean that the people of the society didn't
Right.
didn't comply or didn't or tried to make it business as usual then.
Right.
And you are right, and that ties right in to what I was saying, what I call you in the first place to talk about, which was amazing, which was the fact that you have some people at South Dakota, Dakota, where them come like the nurse. I say, yo, this is a fucking nightmare, or this is a horror show when I end. It just keep on like what is something name? Like Groundhog's Day. She never said Groundhog's Day, but that me I say. You understand? It's because she has said the people them are coming and them sick bad, like super sick. And when you show them say, yo, right now what COVID you got, you know. You hear them now? No man, I got a lung cancer I got, you know, and I couldn't COVID because COVID not exist. They can't admit, they can't like them so they're so spellbound in the sense that the meds where the man I show them and him and the people them around them the people them I show them say, yo, right now you have to FaceTime your family, you know, and make your daughter and make your wife and these people know say you got dead, you know. Cause you drop right now, you drop out right now, like your oxygen level down to 1, like the man I show like the people them are vexed and them are dead with angry and frustrated and very upset and angry and are dead in other vibes there. You see me I say? Through the way the man I show them say or the way him I deal with it. And it all stem from bigotry. Like through them a bigot, them like because where they stem from. Like this is the whole dual fight against from Jacob and you understand me I say? Like it's the same two people in a one womb, like it's the same fight against where before them born them are wicked, like the Bible I show you say. So them are go fight against you regardless of how much you show them. That's why these people they don't. You have to read the Bible for what it is and learn it what it's trying to tell you. That's why you have to identify with who you are in the Bible so you can get the right message. Because if you're not Israel, then disregard it. It's not for the first thing you have to know is the Bible is for Israel. So then the next step is, am I Israel? Oh no, never mind then. Then you move on. It's so simple. Boom, like first you got to know what the book is for, and then you find out if it's useful to you, and then you proceed after that when you answer those questions. You understand me? If it's for you and you realize that, like, you understand me? Like if and even if you're not, it would be interesting to know what's going on Earth in general. I would imagine, so that like whatever's happening, and I'm sorry.
I would think so.
Right. So whoever you are, you have a heads up on what's happening, right? Instead of lying about what's happening so that you're confused and then like you just meet to something them like without no warning, like in our life. You understand?
Yeah.
Them are wicked and them are gonna hate you. To king if after all of that you just take steps to deal with the thing one time.
That bring me back to Lincoln.
I knew it. I already had Lincoln stuff, but I knew we was getting to Lincoln. All roads lead to Lincoln. Let's go.
Because even the vibes kind of remind me of that. The vibes right now kind of remind me of that. It's reminiscent of that time, like when I election like upset some like white nationalists.
Right. Okay, good correlation, good call. The whole Lincoln getting elected. This is it right here.
It really reminds me of that.
Buffett, like yeah.
Right. It's like a certain election result makes some white nationalist man
Yeah.
hot under the collar.
Yeah. And start take like some street action.
So I just said like it give me the vibes. Like,
Me see it, man.
Feel.
But I just said muscle them up. I just said muscle are pulling. I just said vibes.
It's the same people.
It's
the same people. It's the same people. It's just their children.
That's what I keep on telling people. Like what I was telling like my father the other day. I'm like, what is it that you all think is different?
You all don't get it.
Well, what is it? Like it's the same earth. People. It's the same earth. The same people. The same circumstances. Like human beings.
Same land.
It's
the same land. It's the same people.
And it was a couple of years ago that you're looking at as something totally different.
land and the same people.
Right.
Listen,
That's what I keep telling y'all. Well, my certain people, because I'm wondering what is it that you're seeing that's different. Oh, I see. I see. Because of the '60s, you were a '60s person. You grew up in the '60s, and you all swore because like one or two people turned hippie, everything was different.
Black Power,
Like,
Black Power.
like because of that little 10 years of time, little 20 years, '60s and '70s, and the little run up and down y'all did. Do you know that all and the '30s and the '20s? Do you all know that this was happening then? Like y'all
But
little
people don't
moment.
really think like that, you know. People don't really think like that. If you notice, like, me did love history in school, but like I noticed, like most people hated it.
Mm-hmm.
Like I noticed that it's weird to me because I enjoyed it, but
I always
like,
see.
most people hated it.
I always call like I call it dead shaming. Like it's dead shaming. Like it's like because you died, you suck. Like I'm alive, so I'm the smartest person alive, I guess. Like, but like these are the things. Like, oh, too bad you died. So all the things you learned and all the things you established and documented, like do do do. Because and the reason why I'm smarter than you is because I'm walking around.
Right.
Like so.
That's it. That's the only criteria.
That's it.
I'm breathing and you're not.
Exactly. So like I get to go da 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 and run into all the pitfalls like that you did blindly. Like because I'm this much of a fucking idiot. You understand?
I'm not sure you, man. Like
them people are dark and dunce, bro.
The thing that showed me is it feels the same way. Like it's funny how it's happening because
That's some duppy bad culture.
Way, like, I couldn't find anything more parallel in history. Like I couldn't find nothing that was more congruent. Like I couldn't find like a different archetype. You know what I mean? Like, when I look on it and I said blows on skirt, the archetype I looked me right at the face. Like, like even enough things when did I go on at the election, like I couldn't get through it. Like when I said like Biden thing go on and they said Lincoln was a racist, like
right.
And then you have another time when Trump decided and said Trump the most African American
of course
president since Lincoln.
That's what the Democrats and the Republicans were doing back then.
Every man draw for Lincoln. Like after that, I didn't make it up. Like they drew. It was in the new cycles. Like in the recent time, the election. Like,
because it's the same point of contention. It's the same issue. It's the same country. The same.
Every man I mention Lincoln. Like make every man I mention Lincoln. Like, I made it up.
I love the. I'm the one doing.
Every man I mention Lincoln, like I did that.
Like
I did that.
I love that. I love the whole. Like, I'm the one that's making the sun come up every morning. Like I am making the sky blue.
Every man mention Lincoln that recent election cycle.
Yeah, because I just said vibes.
Very recently.
Is a said question of and
it's the same issue.
But it's an interesting point in the evolution of the issues because it's the same issues, but we're further along a certain arm of the trajectory. You understand me? Based on the possibilities, like just the, you know what I mean, chance. You understand what I mean? Like
most people are not gonna make the connection. I mean, let's be honest.
Let the two of us let honesty prevail. Let's be honest. That to me, just that sentence is funny. Being honest, like allowing honesty to take over our being is hilarious. That means that implies that you could let dishonesty take over your being.
You can, easily.
Which is not good.
Easily.
You could make every be like your vibes.
Let's be honest, most people are not making this connection.
No sir.
At all.
Most people are not making any connection.
Most of them I talk about is like Kamala Harris and the black card. Or something like that. Or
Ah.
like Joe Biden that signed the crime bill. Like, I
Big
don't think
deal,
that much.
bro.
Like,
Of course, Joe Biden is a racist. He is a recent descendant of Europe. Like
yeah, them thing that them
what
talk,
don't
like,
you
things that's,
understand?
Like, so irrelevant.
As a matter of fact, is not Joe Biden Irish, as I understand? Was it not existentially mandatory that the Irish join the whites of Europe in
Yeah.
in the Americas?
If you want to survive and do good,
Was that not what did they not flee the potato famine and end up in the ghettos with the
American
so-called
Adolf.
You understand?
Potato famine.
Exactly. Adolf is
Adolf.
Adolf. You're right? So in their trajectory, it was like I don't see any choice that they had.
Yeah, exactly.
Like what are they like they were
human psyche.
they were actually classified as lower than us.
So knowing human psyche, what's gonna happen in that?
Like what do you think it like are you kidding me? Like
what's gonna happen? Like let's be real here.
Like they was coming from abject poverty, famine, debt, scourge. Like I'm gonna business about a guy. Like fight your own war. Like
be real. Like be don't be so emotional. Like be real about it.
So of course, like for his own good, his own protection of his own people. Of course he's gonna sign the crime bill and lock up all the niggers. Like, are you kidding me?
Right. Yeah.
What about that don't you agree with in a certain sense?
Exactly.
Like I don't see what's wrong with that.
They don't understand that like you're in the society, like
Hilarious.
you're in the society.
You would have to I'm sorry.
Anything we're going into the society, you have to deal with. Like,
All right.
In that.
All
like,
right.
You're subject.
Yes, sir.
You're a subject of the government.
Yes, sir.
They might do things to you.
Facts.
Like, you haven't had nobody real since then. You just been in a rigmarole. That's why I think every man I call it like, because it's the same issue.
So you have to refer to that when that was the last time it was.
Until you address that issue, of course that person's gonna keep coming up.
It's funny because that you sound like His Majesty now.
You know what I mean? Exactly. Like, but I always said,
I know.
You are not because I peeped it. I peeped what it was. Like to be a Rastafari is not like a emotional thing. It's a mission thing. Like it's
right.
Like
it's the Rastafari movement, not the Rastafari feeling or sorry Bob or the Rastaman vibration per se, other than the vibration of the words that come from the thoughts, that come from the meds, that come from the movement. You understand me? Because movement, vibration is movement, if that's what you mean.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
So the Rastaman vibration is the Rastafari movement. Yeah, man.
I've been thinking about it even more because some things are going in Ethiopia.
Mm-hmm.
You know, some things are going on with like Tigray
and
the government.
Yeah.
And like Tigray and the government, you know, some things right. Like as far as I know. As far as I mean.
Them two eggs up, you know, them need to chill and I'm billing them.
You know what I mean?
Them two eggs up a blood clot.
Tigray and the government, and things right now. But the roots of them things that are going from a long time, like a long time, them people think they're going. That's why, like I say, like these things are, men like this is gonna keep coming up. You know what I mean? Like you can't, like everybody that deal with some baby thing. Like everybody that deal with some baby.
We have like a great. Can you just remind me? I think one of our I I guess, podcast, whatever it is. One of the ones we did name baby thing one time. And we was going through this whole thing because it's very. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
They must have the thing from like a very, very useful
Yeah,
perspective.
yeah, childish then, which is a euphemism for
very
being
childlike.
for being immature or undeveloped, because
Right,
it's not like you're this children. Like
right.
it's like, yo, you're going like you're a child, like you're called like a child, an idiot.
As a big man going on.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Same kind of thinking as a
Right,
child. That's
right.
problematic.
A 3-year-old deserves to be behave like a 3-year-old, not a 43-year-old.
Right, right, exactly. So, like, the His Majesty, like, it's all emotional stuff. It's all emotional stuff, because you're not looking at what was going on, like, and now you're seeing it. Like, I know you're seeing it now, but once again, no one's gonna make the connection. No one's gonna make the connection. You know what I mean? Like, his name's gonna come up. It always does. Like, when I'm talking, I was just watching a little reset thing. When I'm talking about it, and of course his name came up. Of course it did. Because that's what it was about. You guys don't get it. That's what it was about. It was about the unification. It was about the unification. It was about the Tawahid.
Right.
About the coming together
As
in
one.
order
As
to
one.
withstand certain forces and certain enemies.
Right, because of the landscape, it calls for that politically, socio-politically.
Right. You guys don't get it, man. You guys are on some
For the survival of the macro. You understand me?
Right.
You have to take them
Right.
kind of vibes. And that is the thing where them batty boy when him Trump and them look up people and persons where him move with, them don't understand. That's why all of them owner people are dead. Alright? Like in Georgia, right? The man them a fight against writing ballot, right? Them don't want writing ballot come in, right? In the primary, their people voted, mind you, the thing is 14,000. With the Dems up 14,000 votes, right? In Georgia. Them fight, they have the same meds with them having a fight on the writing thing. The general election, guess what? How much people? 24,000 less people vote on their side because of what them did that say about the writing thing. So right there, so you can know, say you fall on your own sword. You understand what me I try to show you, say? What she said? What she has said? I mean, she attacked? Oh. You understand? So like the Bible said, the wicked, you know what I'm saying, the wicked I got dropped down on their own sword. I hate them, I do like them go do rally because they want people to vote for them. But in doing that, them spread corona and the whole of the people them are dead. The same people who would have voted for them, them are kill them with corona. Then them tell them don't write in because writing thing an idiot thing. So the whole of them voters don't vote. Because them home sick with corona, they can't go vote right now because you give them corona and then you tell them don't vote. Writing, so they can't write in right now. And then you wonder why you lose the election. You're very, very dark, sir. You're super dark, bro.
Yo, the thing I catch up to everybody right now.
But that look like Pharaoh again. Like he can't get it right. Anything him doing spin round, I'll be a problem.
The thing I catch up, man.
Yeah.
The thing I catch up, like all of them ignorance and everything that catch up.
And we never have to go there go, yo. We never have to go Black Panther it out and go kill whole heap of white people. You know how much of them are dead?
The racism, the inequity, like
Yeah.
it's all catching up. Like it's just all coming to
Yes.
a head, like,
True inequity and true racism them are dead. True that.
you know what I mean?
Do you
It's
understand
just
what's
coming to a
happening? Yeah, yo. I wonder if you really see what's happening.
head. It's crazy.
Yo. The same thing with the Bible always has shown me. I hate to happen.
Bible look tired, man. Symbolize the thing, like the rule get tired, like Pharaoh rule get tired. You know?
Yeah.
Like, that particular house here, that room get tired because what? Like from America second, right? A recent descendant of Europe.
Right.
Air rule.
Yeah.
Straight. It's only Obama broke it
Little, but him yeah. But him did do it. Him did broke it still. The spell broke right there, so.
Right there, bro.
It broke there, so. Regardless of what you feel about it, you can bring up whole heap of things. Yeah. That are the truth. That are the truth. That are the truth.
That right there, that was a very, very powerful symbolism.
Yeah.
That was a powerful.
That's why him never overdo it and go like, I'm gonna do no whole heap of things, you know. It don't make no sense to do that.
Him couldn't do that.
I bet everything what him do, I just that him did for do.
These people in the ignorance, you know, that's cursing him, like, because they
Yeah.
must have, like, you know, I do for black people. Like,
Black rich people, not no name so. Not no name
but,
so.
like, this is meditation. This is like,
All right.
them thing that
Me can tell you, alright, me can give you a reason why me I show you say that black people thing no work. Because black people, everybody from your area black, from your area black, right? Alright. You see, as in blood clot,
you're a black man.
you understand? Them something there. Go suck it, hey. Alright, boom, them go so, hey, black, right? Everybody not black, everything we are black, and that's how that, right? Right, so boom. As Obama get elected, oh, him not the real, the one, the black, what we are talking about, him, the black there, where him a black, them black there, I don't know, read, I don't feel me black, my black, I believe it. Right away, you get this, you start showing me, say, I know everything, I don't know, black, so. Theme black.
Right, so what's this black?
So what the bumbo clot you talk about then, that means, say, you have to go in at the thing, then. That means, say, you have to talk about who the person ethnicity is and them bloodline and them something and stop telling people about fucking black. Right?
Color, like,
Right.
color,
Alright, in my black.
white
Skin color is the reason why this and that happened because the skin color. And then alright.
Yeah,
So
that's another one they repeat ad nauseum. Like,
but enough people where I said that.
mockery. That's mockery, you see?
Yo, listen me man, listen me.
Such a fuckery and it keeps getting
As
repeated.
them say, oh black. I'm Kamala, Jamaican. You understand me? Like as she link and you not like certain thing, right away you start telling me say she not black again. So this mean that this black thing is too flimsy. It too fucking flimsy because me can't rely upon it. Because as me go so me say, alright, black. As you turn the corner and you quint your bumbo wall, yeah? The people them start telling me say, them start give me different classification and qualification and who black from who down to the real black and who the this and that.
But you know what? Most of the people that watch you in the flood, I just know I want and them little people there. I know I certain little too, man. Most of the people that watch you in the flood, certain things said. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you tell anybody about the black thing, then we want to kill you. Then love the thing, man. You know what I mean? What are they?
What's wrong with people, man? There's some people.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, man.
Oh, yes.
No, no, remember. No, but just the that tell me about flood, something about the flood.
Oh no, Kamala thing, like black thing, like.
Oh yeah.
Let me just say it, like, them people here will become very, very angry, like, and you tell them not about the black thing, like. That thing is so ubiquitous. Like it's so just understood. It's so like taken for granted. It's like so taken for granted.
I just
like,
hate that.
granted.
I can't get used to that. I usually
like,
but yeah.
Nah, in this case, it's taken for granted.
No, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. it's beyond taking it for granted. Like it's not. It's beyond that. They're actually taking it for stone. Like they're. Yo, if me laugh, me dead. If me laugh, me soup me like me instant dead, you know. Like, if me try chuckle, me die. No, but it's actually it's I'm afraid it's apropos at this point. Like I'm actually afraid. I'm afraid it actually it applies here.
I'm afraid that's the term I'm born.
And you know, I'm not saying AFRAID. You see? Like I'm frightened. I'm afraid, as in fray, as in like coming undone at the like coming un. Like I'm talking about that afraid.
Right.
You understand? But the funny thing is, this is the first time that I thought that way. Like when I said it that time, because usually when I'm saying I'm afraid this and that,
Yeah.
I'm usually thinking of AFRAID. But in this time, I'm like, wait a minute. That might not be because we're making fun of people not using words right.
Words, yeah.
So I'm like, wait a minute. That might not be that afraid. Like if I'm really thinking about that, that might be the afraid as in like afraid.
The thing is so strong. It's like and it causes so much fuckery, but yet it's so strong and so embraced and so like firmly believed. You know, like it's very, very entrenched. Like
Yep.
it's just like it's. I mean, it's to the point where people get to really, like I said, look at you like Bella so. Like, and you said anything about that. Like, it's very upsetting to most people. Like,
Especially a 60s person.
and like, and you come after the black thing. Like,
Yep.
whoa.
Because
Like,
that was
you
it.
tread
That was
on
it. They
sacred
finally
ground there, boy.
they finally resolved that in their self. I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
You're treading on sacred ground there.
Yeah. Which is very, very sad and very
it's the reality, you know. It's the reality. Like treading on sacred ground, messing black, like man, like weaves that into them thing, like that's like they've built whole things around that color. Like
Yep.
You can't.
You know what I hate?
People get very angry.
Somebody, you know, and because somebody, I was listening to something and what, like, you know, like when you get real militant, like as a rapper, that you got to do the verse that goes, the black woman and the black gun and the black this and the black that and the black this and the black. You got to say like a whole verse with saying black. It's whack.
Yo, them have a whole
What are you talking about?
It's a whole heap of fucking going
You're putting a
on.
lot of energy
Like,
into nothing.
Yo, the black thing is so bad right now. Like, I'm gonna say some of the comments I've seen, like the you know the rapper the baby, right?
Yeah.
The
That baby, yeah. Not little baby. Little baby are different, man.
Yeah, not little baby. That baby.
Who I despise, but go on.
That baby.
Yeah, that baby, he's the worst, but go on.
So that baby.
That baby is not the greatest, but go on.
So that baby, right?
Yeah. What?
So that baby.
Yeah.
That baby is different. That's like Saturday Night Live. So that baby, perform us. Let's say like I watch stand up. It says somebody did comment on it, like somebody that commented on it, and it said something like this, something like to the effect like this, like was that the blackest performer ever on Saturday Night Live?
Yeah,
like
I know what you mean. Yeah, great. What are you talking about? Yeah.
Like,
The most depraved, the most like the least educated, the dregs, like that's black now. That's black.
You see what I'm saying? So like,
Yeah.
It just becomes a whole thing, like.
So, but see, then it becomes because the word means the word. Black means black. So it's gonna always filter down and sift down back to being the worst thing. Do you understand what I'm saying?
That really struck me. Like, this is what they think is black. Like,
Alright, but that's what it is. That's what it actually is. Word sound is power. We are Rastafari. Word sound is power. Me just I talk to my daughter a little while because me I show her the same thing what me that show you say the people them cannot agree or believe say them have COVID because the man tell them say COVID not exist, or the people them the right wing them say it not exist. So them are dead with COVID and the nurse them and the doctor them can't convince them. You see me I said? Because abracadabra. Right, I said abracadabra, right? So she was like, because my daughter is like, yo, so they're like under a spell, and I'm like, yes. And what do you spell? Words, right? And words in your head are what? Thoughts and beliefs is what you amen. This is the exact conversation that we were just having. I'm like, so they amen something that's wrong. If I tell you that up is down and down is up, you're gonna say I'm gonna jump up, and you jump off a building and dead, because up is not down. Down is down. And if you jump off a building, you're not gonna go up, you're gonna go down, brother. You understand? Even if you think something different, or you believe something different, right? So me and Sean said, right? Abracadabra, right? What does abracadabra mean? I create with my what? With right, or my words, Debre, right? So the things that they are saying, and it's their God, it's the people who they believe into, and the Amen is their priest then, right? So them are gonna believe that the thing that exists. Or when them have it, them still I say them not have it. Them all are dead, and them still I say them have it, and are dead with angry and all these things. And miserable and frustrated, right?
Yeah, the mind is powerful.
All right. So
But they never solve a whole heap of thing, like, they never solve the thing, like I said, man, the times was very reminiscent to me. I can't help but to think on the election of 1860, 61, I can't help but think on it, and then I can't help but think on His Majesty's unification mission.
right.
You know, I can't help but think on it. The things that were born in Ethiopia,
Right.
the things that were born in the USA, you know what I mean? And even like, people are not looking at it because the reason why I'm not looking at Lincoln, because Lincoln come even before Menelik.
Right.
Lincoln come even before Menelik. And Menelik Menelik was a player in the geopolitical.
Absolutely.
Like,
As
these are emperors. Like,
as all of our emperors always were. And see, and from time immemorial, this is the thing. You're looking at nowadays, some little nowadays, the same thing we would talk about with the 60s people. Them feel like the little something them with them did I do. Like in the little decade or two where them did I do. In them adolescence or whatever. Them feel like that was the greatest thing to ever be done. The music, the whole culture, they think that they are it. You understand me? Which is fine for you to think that or feel that, but it would be useful.
Alright.
Right? It would be useful for some people in some of your circles to have a broader view, so you can get some, you understand, some more make sense
But it's
conclusion.
It's kind of a rare thing to go down this rabbit hole. Like, you'd have kind of had to stumble on it. Like, and you'd have kind of had to be in a deeper thought than your average person. Like, you kind of would have had to be in a deeper thought, because them I look on the know and the superficial, but you can't know nothing without going to its roots.
Right.
Like, so them think that joking, I can't even entertain that.
Them I say them, everybody that say them are African and them are black or whatever. Do you even know what Sankofa mean? Like just some simple, like popular phrases.
Exactly.
Like you understand me? Because if you are having that type of mindset, so-called African mindset, and what's the thing name with Alana Karenge do?
Oh yeah, Afrocentrist. Kwanzaa.
Right, Kwanzaa and them something there, right? And then they have like principles that a lot of you all say y'all are doing. So what about those principles? Like, are you really following it? Because like, you understand me? I said like them things that should have lead you to certain conclusion. You see me? I say man, you like you know, think broadly at all.
But
Like,
they're not. But the thing is, most of the people have not to get forced. Like, the force is after.
oh, that's what you were saying. That's what you were saying. Like. I'm sorry, because I had lost my train of thought for a second. No, with the Sankofa, you know, you have to know where you come from before you can know where you go.
Before you can know where you go. So
Like,
so, it's a joke. If you not look back, if you not go further back to analyze.
That right. That I was trying to right. Both to that point. Right.
Because joke thing.
Right. A baby thing.
At the roots of a thing, you're not gonna understand it.
Exactly.
Know
Exactly. You know what time?
If you're just looking at it now and just dealing with it now, like you're not gonna know what's
You have some weed in my yard front, right? Where if you just pull it, it got no problem and make you pull. Because the root them dead it. Tomorrow morning you gonna see them back, you know. So in order to get rid of them or to solve the problem, you have to dig them out and pull out the root. And them have a style where them roots look like soil. Them have a style where them can make them roots look brown up on soil and it can mix up with the soil and lose in the soil, you know, and then them grow back tomorrow, you know, because them, so you have to know how to dig out the root. And the roots not such an easy task in certain situations. Because that the way they want to survive is a plant, they want to survive, so they develop a way of to survive and trick you who want to weed them out. So you have to get to the bottom of anything to solve that the problem there.
No, yeah, exactly. You can't just look on the top. Like,
and just pull the top. Yes. Yes.
A joke thing I deal with, you know what I mean? So
Comedy that.
You have to look on the world thing, like
right.
How can I look at emperors? How can I be looking at emperors and not be looking at Lincoln like
it's funny you say that. You just reminded me what I wanted to say about something you said earlier, like because you just remind when you was analyzing, doing the comparative analysis in that sense of Lincoln and His Majesty, yeah, and them never listen to the two of them, and them dethrone the two of them.
Exactly, and are still living with the consequences.
That's the point I'm making. You cannot not just because you didn't want to listen doesn't mean it's not true. You see?
The issues are still there.
It's still true until the philosophy, which rare, it's still true.
Like y'all don't get it, man. If you can't come together and settle your differences in order to like have a unification, in order to like for a purpose, like
right.
Then just go lie down. Like,
yeah,
go
because
go prostrate yourself to your enemies. Like just go.
Yep.
Go, man.
Yeah.
Like if you can't work together and then like make things efficiently where you can build up your thing and build up yourself and make life better. If you can't do that,
okay.
Just go on, man. Just go.
What you want me to do?
Go to your enemy.
Yep.
Like if you didn't learn that already, then go learn it again.
Like however long it takes, guys. Like guys.
Yeah, guys. Guys, like if you can't learn it already, you have to go learn it again. Like that's if you didn't pass 5th grade, you have to go take it again.
Yeah, you get left back.
You know what I mean? Like,
you're the back of your grade now.
Lessons, then it's just that. It's just that. You just have to go learn the thing again. Like as many times as it takes.
Yeah, because what you want me to do? Make you go 6 and you're in a fast 5?
Like you're not doing the things that you need to. Like that's some joke thing. Like,
yeah, different baby things.
Yeah. You're really looking at the thing away, man. But like I said, man, the thing that when I love the most, when I said we're sweet, man, it goes like a running belly.
Yeah.
This black thing, man, I love it. Love it.
And love it. But you ever notice when they want to talk serious, you said, so what do, I mean, black people don't want that. Like, what do you think African Americans want? Like, you know, like when you want to get serious, you gotta say like a proper term.
Spread is right here, please.
But I still say white. Americans are white.
No, but you moved the wrong time.
Designation and a covered designation at the same time.
Well,
I see.
you went like this. Go wipe it off now. Yo. Oh yeah. Anyway, like, but see, until right, the philosophy of what You understand what you mean? Until you start knowing, say, them thing they are real effort, it not gonna work. Like the speaks, you create chaos, you create confusion. With the magic of so-called magic of your words, right? What do you think African Americans and whites want? Like when you say a sentence like that, you're not talking about nothing. You don't mean anything.
And everybody does it.
You don't mean anyone any good because you didn't take the time to speak to who the people actually are.
You didn't even take the time to think about what you were saying.
So,
you didn't even take the time to care. Like
right.
Think about it.
Care.
You didn't even care. Like
yep.
no, and even Biden gonna say to him, like, come to Biden gonna say African American. No, I'm gonna see him say European American. So you wanna know all them people that work. You want all them people that work. You wanna know all them gonna give one people a certain thing, and you was like, I don't know how them gonna work. They might give one people a thing,
What,
then
see,
they might give
that's
next
the
one a color.
yeah.
Then they might give one a name like a Hispanic, then you know, all them people that work. Like,
Yo, bro.
Yo,
this is a side one, but it's something. It's striking right here. Like my wife, I watch some show, and him and him sister watch the show, and I hear them talk about some things, but me not pay attention. One time I go in our room, since before I New York now, I go in our room one night there, and she said, yeah, this is listening, see if you can hear what I say, Ethiopian. So I'm listening because I'm doing testimony, you know them show there where you go live your life and then you come sit down, come talk, what happened? Yeah, like the testimony. So, you laugh? Why? Oh. Right? So we go so boom so and so the you go so see my daughter laugh cause she said laugh when me explain things. So but she know the show too. But so him go so boom so him tell himself say him are married a recent descendant of Europe at Ethiopia there and the girl is a convert, right? So them go so now boom so and say them got married and have picnic. The girl look like she did tell herself say she don't be pregnant, so she pregnant, you know. Boom. Next thing, our mother and father Ethiopia. You understand? Next thing, they start pressure the man. They start pressure the man.
Yeah?
What you mean, bro? I'm hearing this in. Yo, them start asking the man a whole heap of question, bro. Listen me now, bro, God. The man goes so boom so. And decide say man married a woman straight. With them don't, but me I show you say them are this the program on a global level, but that true no know. Like the way how them feel, them feel like they can go anywhere in the world and at them are the star I show. Them they are Ethiopia, you know. And the people them come at Ethiopia, come take plane, come tell themselves, say, my God, man, place. Go and tell the man what if you do, how if you do it, what if you, like them I say, yo, the man go and get him go for your apartment. Them in a man apartment at them say, yo, the apartment too little, brother. Hey, yo, the man. Yo, star. Yo, God. Me show you, say, yo, the way out, like them vulgar no bumper clock, bro, like, them not no manners, bro. The man never used to it. Like, him don't, but that's what me I show man say, you know, if you're married into people things, like you mustn't do certain thing, bro. But I true poverty, that's why poor poverty is a crime, you know. Man, if you know that in a this time, because you go start say, John, no. Yo, you go start, you understand, you go watch some movies and things, and you go start say, yo, if you get a white girl, it's a man. You understand?
You can't do it, but it has consequences.
Right, so him go so now, boom, son. The girl pregnant, them got married. Everything, the parents in the man, oh, so she say, yo, the place too little, like my daughter. It's my granddaughter, nothing live, so. That's how what kind of living this, brother. You understand? Then go so boom, see. Him say, yo, you don't understand, say, You know, understand? So the man, she a try show them, say, yo, the man is a performer. You understand? So right now, the money not stay like, oh, you know, like the what we used to, like the vibes we used to, like. I know, so it go like, these are different vibes right now, you know, Ethiopia with it and everything, all these things, you know. Hear them now? It's how it's say, yo, you're the woman to the man. In sit down in the man place. I say, yo. I say, when you get paid? Yo, every time you work you get paid. I wish you how much you get paid, boy. Yo, how much money you get paid? You when? Where? Why? In the man house, bro. Me say the way of them not no manners. You hear me now, no? Me say the camera move to the man after the man yo them up, yo my daughter run gone. She run gone cause she know what happened. Me say the camera move to the man. No live in the high water, jump out of the man, yeah, the man a ball of blood clot. Me say the way how them a diss up the man, the way how them have it, like the way how them a disrespect the man and him not used to it, no man on earth, he never know say no man on earth exists, so we move. Yeah. I ask him, yo, like, him a cry to me. Him not bad because them a diss him. Him a cry to me. Him a cry for humanity. Him can't believe the earth gone down so to that level of vulgarity. What? Because of white people or whatever, but him not realize that them people are vulgar no pussy.
Yeah, I don't realize it's a two movie and you know what I mean?
Yeah. He couldn't believe so the man them a run him down in him own house like so. And I asked him how much.
Hollywood are the main thing.
How much he make? Yo, you can't go in a man house and I talk like and I raise up your voice and I ask him how much he make per whatever.
People are very arrogant. You have to look all them things.
Yo, you don't know say them something they are no, you can't ask a man in him house with him wife and him picking soon born and you ask him how much you make? Yo, when you make yo how much? You, in I'm also, you don't know, say, in a real life, them feel like them are the, you know, sister, you don't realize, say, you are boss in front of the root. Them people are the real, what you would have called Jews, right? Right? The lion of the tribe of Judah. Judah is where the word Jew come from, pussy. You understand? Like, they don't get it. They don't.
Just a few days ago, somebody brought that to me. Ain't your pops Jamaican?
They asked you if your pops is Jamaican?
Yeah.
You should have said yeah. Because it's true in a sense, I guess. Right? Right? So the man, so them like these are the real actual so-called Jews, like of the Bible, and you as somebody who's a convert, like a couple thousand years ago, like some people taught you some things, and from then on y'all walking around like y'all are the greatest, right? Off of what we taught you. That's great, right? They're racing up the guy. Eh? Huh? Oh no, them are diss the man in him owner house till him start ball living in water in him owner house, bro. Like him start ball to how it hurt him, like the lowness where them a carry him go. Like him have to answer them don't realize that the honorable thing. Your daughter is marrying into his family, he's the man. How you gonna make? What make you feel like you can come in him house, come deal with him so?
There's arrogance and conditioning. Some conditioning, right? They get certain conditioning.
Like him youth forget baptize and thing, you understand? In 40 days. They must say, oh, me no know for that. What do you mean you don't know for that? You're the man of the thing? You're the husband?
They just show the arrogance. They just really show them arrogance.
What we not dealing?
You know what I mean? They show them arrogance.
Yo, the thing.
But that's what the people are conditioned, though. That's what them conditioned, like. It's a conditioning.
Yeah, that's what I said. That's on the point.
But this black thing, boy, is very
That's on the point. But these are the things. But look what, as I said thing, the said conditioning is the said black thing, because black mean black. Black mean black. If you call yourself black, you diss yourself. Period. If you make people call you black, you make people diss you. Period. Because
Crazy.
it's not about what you decide to try to tell yourself. The thing bill already. Black mean black already, bro. You can't come,
Right, like
you can't do nothing with that.
you're doing, you're really, these people all wise because it's like your biggest problem is these quote unquote white people, right? Like, that's your biggest problem in life.
This is I like this. I like where you're going with this. Go on.
Like that's your biggest problem.
I like what you're setting up. Go on.
Yeah, like you're using everything like
With them gear.
how they gave you. Like,
Yep.
how they set you up, like,
As your Bible, as your gospel,
just
like
back y'all work with. Like everything with them set up here, I just back y'all
I
work
hit alone too.
Like, yo, that's just fascinating to me, man.
And all the people them who you be, the people who come from who you be, I show you say, yo, nope.
The very people that y'all kill up yourself for every minute, like.
Hold on. What? Is your phone you didn't want? Oh, what you wanted? Oh, get your tummy. Oi. Yo. Oh.
I'm wearing my hair out tomorrow.
To do what?
To go to school. Well, go to school.
Okay. Oh, it's your business. You just no longer you not look crazy.
Bro, bro, come on.
Whatever. You.
Should I go to school?
Yeah, in our house.
Oh, okay.
But it's she's on camera, so it's still.
Right.
It's still.
Okay. You know what?
No, sir.
Crazy
You're,
right now.
no, are you crazy?
Crazy right now. This is like unprecedented stuff.
No, sir.
I'll never deal, like. But I tell you, Biden look, he look tired, man. He look tired. Like,
That mash up, man. You mash up. And when you see when you're wicked, it will mash up, you know.
Biden look tired, man. It look like he can't see us.
The thing.
What's coming, like.
You know.
They look like what's to come. He's not ready for that.
And guess what got happened? Jamaica, but we lady, Jamaica. Jamaica is a land where we born and grow. Yes, and a titato. Then we are gonna have a Jamaican president because he's gonna drop out. Yeah?
Be wild.
What do you mean that'll be wild? I'm telling you, that's what's gonna happen. Joe Biden going to death. Yo, that's a yo. Yo, he might drop out, bro. He might drop out. It's a big possibility. You know, see how him shooky and shaky.
Crazy.
Eh?
Crazy.
He might.
I mean, it's a possibility.
It's a big possibility. You know, see how him
The vice president become president.
right away. As you go so boom so. You see me? That's why you have a vice president in case of nothing. You understand? When you're voting, when you vote for your president, you vote for the president and the vice president because you know, say, any dropping out things are going, you know who coming up next and you vote for that. Because you know, say, any of this, then I that, me good, me I vote for that straight. You see me? So right now, the way you're in shaky right now, him good at drop out anytime now. Him good at get corona and drop room. One time. You think a Trump wicked, so Trump a wicked, so him badness and make the virus can't kill him. You see me? Yeah, man. But him now, him look like him just him a shaky and him get it and dead. And she just becomes the president. Boop! We have a Jamaican president. Whoa! Jamaica.
Wait, so if you guys the way the vice, she becomes the president?
That's correct.
That's what happened?
Yes.
I thought that they do a whole new election.
No, they did an election. You have the president and the vice president. One job, and next one rise. Yeah, man. You understand? So right away. And so right away, if he dead today, January, she's the president. He dead tomorrow there, she's the president come January. Right through. Jamaica, Jamaica. Bawilidi. Singing Jamaica like after that is absolutely ridiculous, which I think is very fun. Because it has nothing to do with Jamaica. But I like to pretend that it is because it's fun. Because it actually does. Like, without Jamaica, you don't get her.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
Right, but
The whole thing is crazy, like.
But it's just.
The whole thing is crazy. You know, so some Trump people did like try to get them to like get that little separate territory.
I'm gonna work with that. Want a different place to live.
Get like a Trumpsylvania.
Trumpsylvania, just gonna work with that. And start the idiot thing and start trying to live amongst people. Like just divide the place.
But it's very interesting though. Very interesting. And I must say, right now them throw some question and then transition. Throw some question and transition thing. And think funny, guy even Biden said it's gonna be a transition to the second Trump term, like.
Yeah, them I try.
You know, I like a speech.
I want a little girl, the girl with name Nanny. I don't know what she name. One blonde girl with name Nanny. She goes so boom soon. She a say like, I'll be her things. She a say, yo, a whole heap of things irregular about the thing, and she have a whole heap of papers in her hand. As if like it was funny. One of the pundits was saying, "Oh, okay, like something was printed, so it must be true." Like, you understand me? Like, just because you're saying you're making allegations and then you have some papers in your hand, so I guess the jig is up. You got papers. The hell does that mean? Like, what is on those papers? What does that mean? You know who me I talk? The girl with name Nanny. One blonde girl. She had the I think she's the press secretary. Cause the first me see her one day come in too follow them people here, you know. And them change the people so many times that the time it turned around the press secretary was like Reince Priebus or something, the first one or somebody like that. Or was that the chief of staff? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I said. So I don't know who really or which one are who by now, but I think it's she now. I don't know. But one girl in here, Nani. Nani? Makani. Something like that. But me just call her Nani. Well, say what? Say what? Well, you know how long he must set up that he must try to show man say, yo, he don't know about it, he don't know about this, you know. From what year? From about a year ago. They asked him. Cause remember say people didn't see this coming, you know. So they might go so from earlier morning, them say, yo, chum, in a couple of years when the election forward, and suppose you go so boom, so you know get a second term. You go easy and you go bill.
No man, the thing late,
From them days there, from years ago, you must show man say, yo, right now me don't know about that, you know, the Lego thing, the Lego power thing, me not to agree with that. Me don't know if a false election I go on or whatever. You see me? So him a plan this from long time. I knew he was going to do this. You understand? The only way him shock me if him just go, yeah man, and easy and bill.
It'd be wild if like when the time comes for the transfer, like some scuffling.
I would pay for that. I would pay to see that. Okay? little unrest, little shoving going like, you know, right? Little violence going like. Jump lick down, Joe. There's a more pussy, how I deal it. You know, you tell me now, go and go nowhere. You can move me out of this.
On Instagram, I speak to some man like,
Yeah, start beat some man.
Instagram moves to some man.
It's a fight. It's a fight. Like a gunshot Lego, like, you understand?
Yo, some shot to that punch. It's gonna be wild.
You understand? Like a gunshot Lego. Say, hey boy, don't move. Peck it, peck it.
Yo, some scuffle like a breakout, like some scuffle like a breakout.
That would be great. That would be great.
Some man's gonna be in the White House like, yo, right, don't have to come on. Yo, scuffle is inevitable the way the thing I look right.
Yo, never come out. Say, yo, someone have to come out of this now, you know. Been long enough, you know, me telling you something I come X day. Oh, no, still hang around the place. Hey, someone will hang off the left, listen now.
Yeah, some man stand up in front of the door.
Yeah, laughing at
That's
something
why I
that
got
need to
come,
happen.
Because it's so funny.
Scuffle out of one, trust me.
Because it's all leading, it's all building up to this.
Nah, you're setting up already, like, no scuffling out of one.
Yeah, you hear my daughter said we are laugh after something where don't happen. But that's the idea because it has set up. It can happen.
Some scuffling out of one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Some
Yeah.
scuffling out of one. Almost certain.
There's been a
Almost certain.
there's been a scuffle at the White House.
Nah, some scuffling
Eh.
out of one.
Eh.
Mitch McConnell, like, Mitch McConnell.
Yo. I like swing two kick. You understand me?
Yo, some scuffling out of one.
Oh man, I would pay a money to see that. Oh, that would be great.
Camera is another thing.
Oh please. It has to be on camera. If I even want phone, somebody must run it.
Yeah, so something must capture.
How much you know?
Capture it because people gotta be feeling the vibe.
I mean, man,
Like,
I'm
when
gonna
the time come,
before it even happen, my man I film that because I'm man know say, hey, you know say.
When like the people that start coming into the White House, like people that feel the tension, like.
You start take out your camera and me, you start take out your phone right away.
Right, I was flip that. When the security them approach, I think man start saying that shit.
Come on, man, you know what's coming next.
Seems like a gone.
Okay, you see it, you know. So watch him, no, watch him.
Seems like a pop off.
And I say, hey boy, hey! Hey, thinking mode boy! That would be so funny for them to be so vulgar and so base, you know what I mean?
Yeah, enough vulgarity for
They put a whole heap already, so that's the reason why we're speculating this can't happen because
That's why I think that's on track. That's on track, bro.
that is on track to happen, that's definitely.
First of all, people are getting riled up. So I'm pretty sure like people are gonna start moving toward this. Like in the couple months here coming, in the month, coming.
When I see
start move toward DC, like all the different factions.
Yeah. But then they don't do it right there. They don't do Million Maga March.
Yeah, me hear about it.
You never.
Million
Yo.
March.
Then do Million Maga March and only about couple thousand forward.
Couple
Yo.
times.
Yo, bro.
Couple times.
A couple thousand Maga. We said the Maga man then can't. You know what I'm saying? We said the Maga man then can't march at DC. We said the Maga man then can't.
Yo, that's crazy, man. Maga watch over a couple thousand shows.
Yeah, man.
Yo, that's crazy, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo.
A beer man thing going. Beer man thing going. And chump off past you, you know. Chump past you, you know. You pass you still. Yo. Yo. Oh my god. I cannot believe it.
This is surreal.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, there's actual video of these things. There's images. You can go right online right now and see this while we're speaking.
Yo, you serious?
Yeah, man. Jump past you in one of the vehicle, them, man. And you can go so. And barrel through. You understand? And barrel through. You never tarry or nothing. You just barrel through and just push up him. Give them a thumbs up and the barrel through. You see me? 2 thumbs up and just forward, you see me? Take away yourself.
This is beyond what I could deal with. Yo.
Like a big poppy show going around there, so like.
Wow. Really that going?
Yeah, man. Couple thousand strong, man. Them descend upon DC, man. But you know what's so funny to me? It's just like the Satanist? Or what their name again? A Satanist? Or Satan worshipper? Or their name?
Satanist.
That's what them name. What's the basic name? Satan worshipper or what them name?
Satanist, I guess.
Alright, so whatever they want name. Them supposed to so anti what they would have called God, right? And what they would have called Bible, right? And everything what them do revolves around Bible. Everything them do. Them a do the black mass. And if you are do this, them are gonna do this on this head there. Where you are pre the days them in the Bible for you not believing that? Like why is anything based on the Bible? Is it not worthless? Eh? Because you don't like it. But everything you do based on it. Right? It's the same thing with these people. Them hate nigga, right? Them hate nigga people. Them hate black nigga. No. Alright. Everything them do is based on what we do. Why would you have a million anything, Marge, when the person where you hate the most of Farrakhan, don't it? Every slang we use is our slang. Every clothes we wear is our clothes. Every style we use is our style. What is the problem, bro? Look on the people them. You have the Proud Boys. You have a next set of man we name the Boogaloo Boys. I don't know if you know about them. Eh? You're there. Lulu and Firefly, I can't hear. Right, Boogaloo Boys. But Boogaloo Boys is based on like breaking thing, like electric Boogaloo and them something there.
Right, Boogaloo, right.
So them everything be it like what is it, man?
Boogaloo.
So
Why would you even call yourself Boogaloo?
this is what I'm saying. If you hate so much these people and everything them stand for and everything what them say and everything them do, you hate.
Why I use them things?
Every minute, everything them do is based on people thing.
Yeah, black nigga, but I use everything.
That's how the thing with me.
Very logical, sir.
Very stupid. Alright, well next something. When me always I think about and I notice. Me don't know if you remember when the disco sucks era. You remember the disco sucks era?
Yeah, I remember that.
Alright. When them say rock and roll and whatever and them want to burn up people CD or people records.
Very weird.
Right? Alright, now dig this now. The biggest thing, let's see if this corresponds with what you know about or not. What is the like most people where I do rock and roll, them say when them was a youth, them biggest inspiration was who?
Balak, yeah.
No. Like it end up that way, but eventually, but like rock and roll people, America, rock and roll US people, them say, yo, when them was a little youth, when them saw this group, that everything else was the world changed.
Probably because
Exactly. That's all I want to know. If me know what me know, I mean I know nothing. The Beatles are the biggest thing when it comes to rock and roll. Like otherwise from Bob Dylan, but me I talk about when the whole thing just changed, the landscape, just everything lift up in a rock and roll.
Right.
That are the Beatles. Everybody said that,
Right.
right? Who are the Beatles' heroes?
Right. Balak,
So,
yeah.
so look at this. Them love the Beatles so much and hate Black
It's
Nigga,
crazy.
right?
And that was there.
And the people who taught the Beatles, the thing where the Beatles them look up to, are the people where uno hate and uno rate the Beatles so much. So you have to get the thing from the people them who you stand up next to through England before you can. You see what me I say? Like
Yeah.
all when you try fight, man, both rock and roll and disco sucks and all that. The people who you are follow we.
Exactly.
So what
But it's
like
wild.
it
It's wild because
it's crazy. It's
I
crazy.
never really understand because I was young, but that rock, quote unquote rock music had was really kind of short.
Yeah.
If you really think about it.
The white run rock, the
Right, that white like rock, like that heyday of white rock and roll.
yeah. And you would have to say white rock and roll because rock and roll is a so-called race music, what they used to call it. You understand me?
Right, but no, when you say rock and roll, people think of white people.
Yeah, but you need to say white rock and roll, which
White
is
rock and roll, like
yeah.
the era of white rock and roll.
That's a good term.
Like it's pretty short when I really think about it. Like
yeah.
it's basically from the 60s to the 80s.
Late
You-
60s.
You can't chew in a liquor at the 50s.
I don't know that. I don't know that per se.
I tend not to.
Because at that time, why? Because there was some recent descendants from Europe participants.
Right. I wouldn't
No,
really say
no,
that.
that's not the white
They
rock
were
and roll
like
era.
strange. They were copying like
They were
like
known.
race music.
They were known at that time as doing race music, doing
Yeah.
black music.
So I would really have to put the time of the rock thing really from the 60s.
I wouldn't even go there. I wouldn't go there. Because there's still in the 60s, in the decade of the 60s, there's still rock and roll that is being done by the originators.
Right, but if you want to say Beatles,
That's late 60s. That's late 60s.
Yeah, alright, so 60s, I would have to put it late 60s, like 60s.
You want a solid decade, you would have to say the 70s.
Yeah.
You understand?
You'd have to say 70s if you really, but
If
the
we're
roots
white,
late
like there's no more black rock and roll in the 70s. There's black rock and roll in the 60s.
But white rock and roll started to come up in the late 60s.
Yeah, the seeds of it, yes.
It started to come up in the late 60s.
Right.
By the 70s, you have some well, like,
Right.
stars.
Cause remember, those late 60s people think that they're following black people still.
Right.
You understand me?
Now, even Hendrix and them on that.
Is Hendrix died in 69. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Crazy.
He's still
69?
he
I thought
60
it was the 70s.
no 69. He didn't make the 70s. He didn't make the 70s.
It might have been 70.
No, 69. 69. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the whole.
Wow.
That's the whole spooky. The summer of '69. Like the whole '69. The whole never did make it out of the decade. And he did make it to the '70s. And he's part of that 27 club. There's like enough people died at 27. Like you understand the spooky 27 club. So it's a whole bunch of stuff like involved with those people, right? And all of those mythos and all of those things and legend and all these folk tale and whatever is what made those people feel like they was the greatest and anything happening in the 60s era. But honestly, if you want to be honest, the heyday, like the real rock and roll is white music. Rock and roll is white music, and like the people then walking around don't have any recollection of any black people doing it. That's the 70s. From 70 on. Yeah, 70s, 80s. That's it. 20 years. That's white rock. That's white rock. Like, where even them, where even they forgot, where even they forgot where they got it from. Like basically when the hair bands came out, and then like U2,
They totally forgot.
that's when the blues had completely left rock and roll, and then that's why it died out, because rock and roll is a blues based music.
Yeah, they forgot their roots and they started like just trying to be wild.
Yeah, like bigots. Like they try to be full on bigots and leave us out of the equation. Usually, even if they're not bigging us up, they're studying us at home and then coming and playing the music.
Right,
But when
they lost their roots.
when they forget that and they just are completely bigoted and say, yo, fuck black people, and then you just start playing what you think, it's not gonna go anywhere, bro.
It becomes nothing.
Exactly.
Nothing.
Exactly. Like
It got tired. Like it got tired.
as you can see. Yeah, it's not nothing. You're just yelling and making a bag of noise. You're not playing blues anymore. You're not even listening to blues and then remotely like basing your thing on blues, like how cause come on, like the biggest bands, like who's the greatest rock and roll band of all time?
Man, that's kind of debatable.
No, it's not. Their name is the greatest rock and roll band of all time. Like that's what they're known as. And that's, you know what it is. You know what it is. The Rolling Stones, it's a blues-based band. Like when Keith Richards got his opportunity and his chance, where he can show what he's dealing with, he created a band for Chuck Berry. You understand what I'm saying?
But you know, it's a very good point, because David Bowie stayed rooted in the blues. Like,
Absolutely.
And that's why he had success like that. Like,
Yep.
rooted.
Because he never lied to himself like a U.S. Descendant of Europe would do.
Right.
Because
He's British. Oh yeah, he's British, right?
like a U.S. descendant of Europe, or
British,
recent,
right.
like it's their brand. It's imperative that you right. You have to tell yourself that indigenous people aren't anything, so that you can feel justified in what you've done and what you're enjoying as a result of what you've done. Because if you don't tell yourself that, then it starts to fall apart. Then you start to feel guilty. You start to let them gain ground, and then you start to get pushed to the margins, i.e. a South Africa. You understand me?
Yeah, it's a different thing. Yeah, the thing started to water down.
Yeah, because you can't big up these people, because if you make them
So you're gonna lose the root.
right, if you make them people, then you're a piece of shit. Because look what you did to these people. But if you make them less than people, then you can kind of justify your bullshit. You see me? So it's a so you're gonna develop cognitive dissonance. You're gonna develop psychosis.
And it's not good for it's not good for it's just not good, man. Like it's not good for music. It's not good for the vibes. Cause music is vibes. You know what I mean? And like we have the Mikakamujin vibes there, like.
But they're not no vibes. You understand? Babylon Nana
The
fruits.
Mikakamujin vibes are like try and like do up yourself, like. You know what I mean? And bring hatred to the music.
Where that time go? Yo, where you should go in the music, brother? Yo, I thought you come bring in the music, brother. Yo, God. Yeah. I thought you come bring in the music. Chano.
record until they come bring you.
Yeah. You come bring your H-ish vibes. But I like that. A long time they will come with these things, you know, and that is the problem. They get carried away, you see me?
Yeah, they come bring you tonight, so they don't.
Like, what you come, like, you really go bring people product, come, like, steamroll over or whatever.
And meanwhile, like, dance music is bigger than ever, like.
Yep.
Even if you don't call it disco or whatever, it's still a live in dance music, right?
It's still a living at every music. Your music, Itina.
You know what I mean?
Like that four on the
like,
floor, that blue. That said disco. Like,
Yeah,
alright.
so-
Like, look on Share thing. That's one of the whitest song, right? If you believe in life after love. If
Yeah.
that's gotta be the most one of the like a white person song. Like, even though everyone listens to it and so on and so forth. And Share is not necessary anyway. Whatever. The point is it's considered. You understand? Because white is not even a real thing, so we'd have to go into a different rabbit hole to deconstruct that. But that is basically a disco.
Exactly, so it don't make no sense. It really
Like,
don't make no sense.
for one of the biggest songs, like a disco. Like, they said disco winning that fight like 20 years ago. I hate to same one I listen. And when Una listen back to the time and Una reminiscent of the times when Una was young, a disco and them something they make Una feel them ways there. Like the ways, like the nostalgic ways. The little idiot rock song them are idiot. I mean I talk about the good one them. You have some good rock song, you know. Alright. Me I talk about the 80s. Because the 70s bands was really good. The 60s bands was really good. Because them did that behave themselves. Yeah, the ear band vibes.
If you look at some of the ear band thing that right now, it's like, yo, I saw a good documentary on the ear band them one time, and I'll never remember. But if I can, I definitely would love to get that film. Like, it's
Yeah.
a great documentary.
I'm sure I
Ear
saw
band
it.
them.
I'm sure I saw it.
Like, I just happened to see it like one like middle of the night or something, like on cable or something. Like,
Yeah.
it was a great documentary.
I'm sure I saw it.
But like the earbud now come off again. Like if you check back some of them earbud things and all, and look on it was very gimmicky. Like
Yeah, and it was very coke induced. Like them man, there was drug addicts. Them man, there was some homeless. Them man, there was some illiterate. Like that's all them had. So them used to fight against them one another, and that's all they had. You understand?
you know, the thing mad. Like it was like a subculture. Like
Yes, in LA and all that.
Like in
Yeah.
It was a subculture. Like
Yep.
jugs and like
Yeah, man.
like hanging out. And
Yep.
like,
And using human and beer things.
Yeah, it was like a rebel kind of subculture.
Yeah,
like,
yep.
in that society, and like
I definitely. You definitely at least saw one documentary that I saw, but this is basically the culmination. This is the basic gist of what I understand about the hair band culture.
yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. And you have some ear band song where I like. It's not that no song never come out of the genre right now. Yeah?
You know, to me was the beginning and the end of the year band.
Yeah.
Twisted Sister, man. Like
Yeah. And but the thing about it, Twisted Sister wasn't a hair band. Twisted Sister had a gimmicks. You understand me? They had a gimmick, but they were a real band. But they wanted to bust and them use gimmick. But they were a real band.
But it wasn't really a ear band.
No, Twisted Sister wasn't a real ear band per se. Because
But
if
they
you
used the ear band in Mission Bus.
well, kinda, but because Twisted Sister, the one where you thought like just the lead singer, that was his image. But
Okay.
it wasn't like he was following a trend. That was his original image.
Okay.
After that, people take that and kiss because them did use a shocking image. But this Look, when David Bowie was doing
Right. They did some ear.
he did
some ear
Ziggy,
things.
but it's not ear thing like because
Some
it
ear
was
things.
a theater. It was a theatrical piece when he did Ziggy Stardust and the Spiders from Mars. You understand? It wasn't because remember he had the character Ziggy Stardust,
Yeah.
right? Was
I
had
could do 2 ear dude.
like he didn't have any eyebrows and it was a whole thing and he had breasts and it was a whole thing, right? But did he have breasts? I'm not sure, but the point is it was a character that he was playing. Do you understand what I'm saying?
See,
And like, but like guys look back at those things and go, hey, those guys did a hairdo and then like they
Right.
like no, like those dudes were super deep. Listen what you said. To his dying day, David Bowie still kept his blues thing
yeah,
going.
he stayed rooted in
Right. So that's the point. Like he can sell a product, but what is at the root of the music? And the point is that that we were making earlier was that it was vacuous. Is that the word? Like the the, the 80s didn't have any substance. They weren't blues. You understand? They weren't blues centric in that sense. Like that was what made the Rolling Stones so tight. That's what made the Beatles so
Right.
tight. That's what made
These
all of
guys
those.
were not that.
No,
Not
no,
that.
they were weirded out on drugs, and they were just like obsessed with their own culture in LA. They weren't. They didn't think like,
It
oh,
was a, you know what? It was like just like a lot of other things. It was a time.
right, right. It was what it was. But like I said,
Yeah.
there's several 80s hair band songs that I love. That's not the
Yeah.
point.
Right.
The point
It
is
was a time.
the
You could
point
ride-
the point
ride-
is
you could
that
ride the wave.
the point is that white rock was the 70s and the 80s.
The 80s, that was it pretty much.
Right.
The 90s, like.
Because the 90s is what? The 90s is grunge, and that was short-lived.
Right.
That was the death throes of what was known as white rock, right?
White rock.
So
White rock.
that's the death throes of white rock in the 90s. Because after Nirvana and her, what is these guys? I can't remember them, what they name with the Jeremy Hooker, her Creed or something like that,
Yeah.
like, but those bands, those Seattle bands, right? Like, and it's funny because like it started in England, right? And then it comes across the pond, and then like the Goo Goo Dolls and like the whole New York scene, and then it goes to the Midwest, and then by the time it goes to California, then it goes up into Seattle and then dies.
Crazy.
As far as white rock is concerned, you understand me? The same thing happened with jazz. Every time them put their hand upon it, it dead out because them killed the thing. Y'all aren't it. Just because you listen to Mingus like your whole as a teenager, and then you do boom 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 boom, and then you start playing like Mingus and all these things, and you understand, and you get out Mingus and every black nigga out of the music and wanna take it over. It a got dead because it's not yours' stuff.
Yeah, it's not your vibes, like music is vibration.
How is it gonna grow out of nothing? Like, you're just gonna regurgitate what guys came up with 50 years ago, 100 years ago, over and over again? The people are the
There's a
thing.
soul to music.
Ex-
There's a soul to music.
And the music that everyone likes, that like everyone seems to like on earth, is our music. The only way that can develop is if we do it. You can participate as long as we are at the center of it. The minute you take it over, it's going to die.
You get. Man, it's funny though, cause like the last, like one of the last big like rock and roll guy, like white rock and roll like group, I remember, like one of the last big hit I remember, it's like was more kind of a bluesy song. When I think they call it Black Crows.
Black Crows, yeah. Black Crows was a good group.
The More Than Words Could Say or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, words can't say. It was kind of like a acoustic guitar kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I think that's what it was called. Whatever Redskins said. That was a big hit. So that, you know what I mean? And that wasn't more like a rock and roll song like that. It was like a ballad. It was like a ballad.
Right.
It was a big hit. That was like one of the last like song. Remember some other than like traditional looking rock band.
Yeah, Black Crowes is a blues band, is a rock and roll blues centric band. Period. Yeah.
So yeah, that was a bluesy song. That was
Right.
a blues song.
Yes.
And that was a hit. And that was the 90s.
Right.
So like that's one of the latest like song I remember from like a traditional rock. Like
White rock, yeah.
Still in white rock, I ruled the charts and like popular music.
Yeah, cause remember say numbers, and this is just before internet when the numbers can't lie again. Cause remember said them do things, and make people be stars, But in the internet era now, numbers don't lie. Like the numbers them are gonna come in. Yeah, like yeah, it's gonna be more like what is the numbers like.
And that's when the rap thing started.
Right, like what stream, like what is streaming the most? That's what them say. Why hip hop is the most popular music? Because it's the internet make you can't know that it did be like that from the beginning, but them come fudgy numbers, then comes trick up the thing, then come you understand style the thing that them could have get a vibes like. It's the same thing them did that do in a sport. The minute it free up where if a man try out and him bad, you have to hire them. You have to bring him on the team or hire them on the team. And after a while, you just push out certain guys because athletically, if a person now fight, you couldn't be there. You couldn't be there. You just your body don't set up to deal with them brother. Them brother are bad on you physically. So if right, so right, you would have to physically say, yo, we don't want one here. I don't want these kind of people here. And then you say, them people that don't end up get to do certain things. But the minute you say, hey, if a man forward and a man bad, a man can't forward it. Next thing you start see certain people in a boxing too. You used to have this type of Irish fighters and this type of fighters. The Irish which what? The man they were dead in the ring, bro. You understand? Once you say, all right, all who come, all who may come will come, all who will come will come. Right. Once you do that, certain man you topsy certain things. You see me? That's at the bottom line. You topsy certain things, bro. You understand?
The thing I come to a bump. Right now, the thing I come to a bump.
Kiki.
The thing I come to bump, so scuffling on the ground.
That's what.
Everyone here, everyone here. Something on the ball.
Yep.
I mean, man, I get tense and
But that's the reason why. Yo, man, I show up to the pole, Remember I said, man, I show up to the pole, with gun,
Yeah.
You see me? So that's what you're supposed to can know. You have some man with mask and gun and show up to poles, to try to intimidate people, That means that them feel the pressure, them start to say, yo. But you see, that's why the Bible say when in Rome do as the Romans do. People say, oh, Rome. Right? Tapping nice. Oh, burn the Bible, burn Rome. Alright? But what you don't get is what the Bible is trying to tell you. We in our Rome now, right? Them vote in our Rome. You get me? Them put themselves in a position, them do certain things and them get politically active. Do what you see them do and take over the thing. The way how it fit take over.
Yes, that was strategy.
Okay, you get what me I say.
One thing we realize too, like a big thing is the music thing. Like if man can control that, that's a big industry.
Very worse than that.
Just
no.
That alone would make a significant difference.
Bigger than that. And that happened. They said internet thing and make a lot of entrepreneur.
Possibly,
Watch out. The thing I free up is the said to and fro is the said prophecy. I wish oh man, I used to remember whose prophecy it was. I soon tell you. You understand? But the thing is that yeah, but the music industry, right? Music industry economically in the sense of a business in the sense of funding and sustaining communities, right? And so on. That's one thing. But on a financial level, but also controlling the music business means controlling the content and the messaging.
right.
Because remember, look at all of these histories where we're talking about the 60s, the 60s, the 70s, the this, the that. Listen to the messaging and then listen to the messaging now.
Yeah.
Because they figured out to control the music industry, one, on a financial level, but also now they figured out how to control the messaging to put us in a certain chaos. But even through that, do you notice that the hand of what I'm gonna call God is still working? Because the same Balak, the same Balaam, right? In the Torah portion, Balaam, right? Where Balak is trying to make Balaam curse Israel, and no matter what, he can curse Israel. This is what reminds me of the Balak and Balaam situation. You understand what I'm saying? Like you cannot curse Israel. You're trying to, but the hand of God is still saving us. You see what I'm saying? You're still getting corona. You're still like no matter what you do, all what you did, you still can't get away from the judgment. The fire them still abundant out of California. The richest people are run up and down. The way how the place are mash up, you don't even hear about fires again, and fire still abundant there, you know. Man still are dead through fires right now, but they not the time to tell you about that.
So much other thing are going.
You understand? So, Berket. Understanding busy Abahar Meskin, Rasta Feria Meskin, that's not get touching. You understand me?
It's very interesting time.
So here things going like alright, even the flooding where you say like what about Jamaica, like you know much alright. Like New Year's, like Rosh Hashanah like just did forward. And then once Rosh Hashanah forward, then you have Simchat Torah, right? And then you have the joy of the Torah, and then you have Bereshit, right? Which is Genesis, right? In at the head of life. Beras, head, Shet or Chet, Chai, life. So Bereshit, right? The head of life. Then what's the second Torah portion? Noach. Or Be'amarinya, Noh, right? But Noah, right? Yo, I live in Noah, me I live in Noah. Remember I said Noah, 40 days and 40 nights of rain, right? You see around a Portmore area, it never rain. All when it rain at Kingston, the rain does not reach Portmore. See? Me say, from what year, beer rain I reach Portmore. No sun nah shine. Like for y'all days. Whole heap of rain. Reach the whole of Jamaica, but including Portmore, right? And then Noah comes. So I'm like, yo, I'm telling my brother, I'm like, yo, this shit is crazy. This shit, like, it coming like the earth a move to the Torah. You understand me? It'll show me. Because it's like a wall. And then you see when we go so boom, so they say, yo, me don't even know if me I got able to left Jamaica to the rain, the whole heap of storm, and beer wind a blow, and beer storm, and beer hurricanes a circle the Caribbean sea. You see me? And me I say, yo, me don't know if we can left Jamaica. And then the day when me supposed to left, one little wind and sunshine. Me see. That me want the plane to fly go in and go above the something there. And that day when we left, that Monday when we left, that was the one day when you could have left out. And next time, beer flooding after. And flooding before too. You understand me? Enough people house, as I'm in Jamaica, enough people house a slide off a hilltop, a slide off a precipice, like enough, not like trees, everything just a drop out of the ground and a fly down mountain, a beer things. Because the water like inundating, it's inundating the soil, and you understand, you get some dry thing, and then beer rain, the thing I got loosen up. Everything I loosen up around this. Enough road I wash away. Enough people also a slide down precipice. You see me?
Wow.
So like a beer things. And mind you, me I drive in the rain go west like about 20 times. Beer danger. Beer flooded road me I drive go through like every minute. So you can't dead. You understand? A Jamaica. That's how me I try to show people, sir. People think a blood clot like a vacation with their pan.
Yo, this is the real urge I go right now is a very stable time.
Very, 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 very.
Enough money to feel secure.
No, me I tell it, no, the thing reached me a real way when my grandmother passed, because me I look at earth a ways like Jano, like my kin. You understand? Like me have to take care of the rights, like the burial rights, and like earth I run red and we still have to deal with it. You see me I said? So it becomes very real. It becomes like you start to really look at your priority, and you start really look at your bloodline, and you just everything much more seriously if you're even in that position to do that. Because some people, them have to leave them people which part them dead. Them people dead, yeah, son, them have to just turn around and just go Jano. Them don't have the means to do nothing else. Some people dead and in the morgue for like months to how the place I run. Cause no funeral can't keep the beer things, bro. Like just anything you can think of, like anything you can imagine. Alright.
Please leave your message for